April 8, 1940. North Sea, west of Norway. A storm brews over the cold waters, not just of wind and wave, but of war. On the bridge of the British destroyer HMS Glowworm, Lieutenant Commander Gerard Broadmead Roop scans the gray horizon. Within hours, he will perform an act of such extraordinary bravery that even his enemy will recommend him for the Victoria Cross, Britain's highest military honor.
Any contact with HMS Renown?
Negative, sir.
Then a voice shouts through the speaking tube.
Ship ahead.
A ghostly silhouette emerges from the fog. Roop raises his binoculars. Something feels wrong. Demand they identify themselves. Sir, they claim they're Swedish.
Swedish? In these waters? Those are Germans.
Open fire! The glowworm's alarm screams to life. Shells whistle across the sky as the German destroyer fires first, missing by meters. British sailors race to battle stations. The glowworm's 4.7-inch guns swing toward the threat. Their return salvo slams into the sea, just short. The German ship begins to retreat. But Roop isn't about to let the enemy slip away.
Full speed ahead, pursue them.
Suddenly, another ship to starboard, a second German destroyer bursts through the mist. Its guns roar. Roop quickly shifts focus, his guns now blazing toward the new threat. The enemy ship veers off, laying down a thick smoke screen to escape.
Chase it down. Don't let it escape.
But the sea has more dangers in store. Several nautical miles away, the German heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper, a 14-gun, 18,500-ton Leviathan, receives a message. British destroyer engaged with friendly forces. Captain Helmuth High turns the Hipper toward the unfolding skirmish.
A massive warship dead ahead.
Time freezes. The Admiral Hipper's forward guns erupt, launching 203mm shells, each weighing over 200 kilograms.
Deploy smokescreen. Hard turn south.
Steering hard for cover as the enemy cruiser pounds the vessel mercilessly. Through the chaos, he spots the protective veil of smoke ahead. Just a bit further. Then, an explosion rocks the ship. A shell lands just behind the bridge, ripping through the bulkhead and cutting down sailors and officers alike.
Prepare the torpedoes.
Yes, sir! Aboard the Admiral Hipper, Captain High watches as the glowworm vanishes into the smoke, torpedoes streaking toward him.
Steer between them, now.
The deadly streaks pass within meters, harmless but terrifying close. On the other side, Roop regains his footing amid twisted steel and smoke. Glowworm is retreating, engines screaming, desperate to escape under cover of the torpedoes. But hope is short-lived. Roop glances back and sees the worst. The bombardment begins anew, vicious and precise.
Turn around and ram it.
In a suicidal charge, HMS Glowworm slices through waves and fire, racing headlong into the iron behemoth. The Hipper unleashes hell. Her secondary and main batteries fire at point blank. Captain High stares in disbelief. This isn't retreat. It's suicide. Realization hits. He barks out evasive commands, but it's too late. Glowworm is locked on, and nothing will stop her now. With a deafening crash, the Glowworm slams into the hipper, tearing a massive gash along her starboard side. The destroyer's bow is obliterated in the collision.
A bon darn ship.
Water rushes into the broken hull. The ship lists, then begins to roll. From the bridge of the Admiral Hipper, Captain High watches in stunned silence. The Glowworm, burning, twisted, defiant, is going down.
Prepare to pick up survivors.
One by one, British sailors are hauled from the freezing water, not by allies, but by the very men they tried to sink. Roop clings to a life raft, helping others before himself. But the water is too cold. His limbs grow numb. His strength fades. He tries to grab the rescue rope, but slips. The sea claims him. He is never seen again. Of Glowworm's 146 crew, only 31 survive. Months later, Captain High, deeply moved by Roop's valor, manages to pass a message to the Royal Navy through neutral channels. In it, he recounts the heroic final battle of HMS Glowworm, the gallantry of her crew, and the noble sacrifice of Captain Roop. He ends with a rare and powerful plea.
He thought like a lion, he must be honored.
5 years later, in 1945, Captain Gerard Broadmead Roop is posthumously awarded the Victoria Cross, the first of World War II, and the only one ever recommended by the enemy. This was the story of HMS Glowworm's last stand, a true tale of courage, defiance, and honor on the high seas. If this story moved you, subscribe for more true historical battles, told with cinematic realism, and check out our next episode, where another small force makes an unforgettable stand. Thank you for watching.